2nd and 14. Toss left to Montgomery. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Push it right off the box. Ah, good shit. Good click on. Good click on.
It's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts it.
Fuck, I'm not wait.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up and ready to go after reaching the end zone on the last drive.
And normally I go forward against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any more reason to score right now. This is a hungry crowd, and they want to keep building off their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up by some more so they can snap it and get back to work.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, come on, Vilder.
And he's taken down.
What you doing?
Gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised to throw that blitz on 1st down, but give it credit. They stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra pressure. Positive yardage.
Open downfield, so he'll put it away.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson on the move to his left. This one nearly
Stop fucking playing with me.
a once-in-a-season chance.
I'll take it at the 32, bro. You got it. Go for it.
3rd down, straight ahead.
You got it, bro. Go for it.
And that's a good bounce back
There
after
we
giving
go.
up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
What?
Catch. Defensive a bit of a collapse.
You right.
Result in 23
You crazy as fuck. What the fuck is that? No, that's just fucking stupid.
Everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Crazy dumbass shit.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Yeah, give me that shit. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Yeah, get off me. You got it, see him.
Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. Everything got to see him. I'm on the block with 7. I told that nigga if he wanna spin the block, then the money nigga is cash on deck. He get touched, just forget it. I know the road, he gon' rock him. He been holding his steady. Can't wait to pull up his Chevy. Been getting his weight off his head. He want me to fall, but I can't. Cause my niggas won't let me. Oh, these my 10 plus niggas that ain't been around since 11. They say it's heaven on earth. Just trying to see 77. Oh, you my host, be my host till I don't need you no more. Heard they ain't about their little money, so I don't fuck with them. folks. So you might have an
Oh, you dummy.
You ain't gotta die to see heaven. She got my dick in the throat. You ain't gotta
Yeah,
die to see
across
heaven.
the
If I
line.
got dick, then I go. You ain't gotta die to see heaven, cause I just seen it, Lord. Why? Heard you ain't gotta die to see heaven. 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 Heard you ain't gotta die to see heaven.
Betty, it's nice, but I hurt my back and my neck, and I need a little bit more massage, you know. So I'm gonna take her in the pink too. Oh yes. And then get her. And then have her. Think I get her too? And her right there.
Come on, man, with the fucking... Oh, I was about to say.
Well, hurry up. Oh, you don't jump in front of a black man in the birthday line. Calm down. That's a sin. Just the opposite.
Give it up. Give it up, Bayless. Jump cut.
And he's going to be taken down with the
You got
first
it,
down
got it,
at the Ravens' 22-yard line. From the gun, it's a give.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get off of that, man.
Just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Nah, I could have took the touchdown if I wanted it.
Not sure this Dino's going to hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And they'll get him down just
I only have
shy
one
of
hand on the
the
stick.
And the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Tripping about my thoughts when I'm alone in
Two
this
of their
bitch.
3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now Fields.
Oh yeah, nice pancake.
To his right. Justin Fields. As the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead just before halftime.
Partner to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group, seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fields trying to throw for it.
Come on, and I just put both of y'all. What are y'all both jumping up? That don't make no fucking sense. What the fuck are y'all doing?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now a timeout taken. That's a chance
No,
for
really much.
play and then another timeout. If they hurry, we'll see. 9 seconds to play. Likely the final snap of the first half as it's first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my! I tried to loop around and then fucking loop.
3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half here is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag there. Let's check in with our referee. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Ravens going to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 22. Another jet sweep to start the drive. Nice little
What the
juke.
fuck is that?
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup.
I like
Bolton
split second where I couldn't do
Just a
anything.
simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for defense because there's a breakdown in communication there.
I mean, how is he outrunning me? How is he outrunning me? That makes 0 sense.
It has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Fine.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring
Fuck
at
you
a
running
3rd and
pistol
10.
for?
Jackson will throw again.
That shit ain't gonna work on me. Welcome. Give me that shit, Johnson. Give me that shit, Brisker. 2?
That's into a
2 for Brisker?
intercepted.
Oh, this one's going back. This one's going back. Fat man, you ain't catching me. Come on, fat man. Come on, man. Yeah. Jazz up out of here.
Bluetooth disconnected.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They turn to Harris to begin the drive, and they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, no way.
He will make the catch. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 61 yards. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down. Showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They run for the first time with Benny Snell. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch as if...
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Steelers. Derek Watt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Olszewski now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll toss to Harris. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Triangle was the button you were looking for in that case, guys.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped well short.
You got it, bro. Go for it. You got it.
Just make this one succinct. Nice job.
Come on, bro. It was a free possession. You got it.
Diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
Ooh, good run.
Right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that
one
went
fucking
into
play he had where he broke out
for
for
was what they saw in college.
like 60 yards. Hit him with the fake slide.
As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw,
he
pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Look at that shit.
Thrown across his body.
And we got blockers on. Fat man, you ain't catching me. Right past you. Right past you, Kenny. Right past you, Kenny. Appreciate the deal. Appreciate it.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Appreciate it.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. So they throw
don't get nervous on me and throw another pick now.
As this one's in the air.
Don't lose him, Big Mike. Don't lose him, Big Mike. Go get it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here
That's enough.
Through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 24, Pickett flushed out right.
Yeah, we ain't done that again, bud. Sorry.
Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, this is Harris. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Pickett will look to throw it here. Setting up the screen, Harris. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Pickett. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Boswell's kick is good, and they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before break. Montgomery. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. He finds some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch it between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
Herbert once more. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Fields forced out to his left.
Sends it to the sideline, and Mooney makes the catch.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Here's a give to Herbert. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 2nd and 12, Pickett flushed to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
I don't know how the fuck he's so open.
27 yards. And the Steelers on the final play of the 3rd quarter have taken the lead.
Ran right past.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears
this hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And some space here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll run here with Herbert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. That's complete right side to Kmet. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Herbert is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Montgomery going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Fields now to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Santos' kick is up and through, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Looking to throw here, Pickett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs lived for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now Herbert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about.